Today, guys, we're going to talk about investing, trading, social media, e-commerce, travel, some of the best ways to go out there and make money online. And then we're going to break down VIP Investment Group, the #1 education platform, to show you how to do it the right way. So real quick, I'm going to tell you guys about my story just so that we're not complete strangers and so you can hear a little bit about who you're hearing from, who you're learning from. So yeah, guys, my name is Matthew Cruz, 28-year-old entrepreneur based out of Seattle, Washington. Before this, I was going to college. I was playing soccer. I played soccer forever. That was my original goal, my original dream. And I always knew that I wanted to make a lot of money. I wanted to live a certain type of lifestyle. I didn't see myself clocking in and clocking out at a regular job forever. But after sports and school, I didn't really know what that next step was. And then in 2018, I found out about this platform that we're about to show you. And it completely blew my mind. I went from working as a valet, parking cars, making minimum wage, living in a 2-bedroom apartment with 7 of my friends because we're all broke, trying to just save money. No business being in business, no experience, right? So getting involved with this, going through the education, hopping on the live sessions, and completely changing everything. I learned how to trade through this. I built my social media through this. My girlfriend's one of the top educators for the social media academies. I've been able to travel the world through our travel platform, travel to 15 plus countries. I like traveling. My girlfriend, who I just mentioned, loves traveling, took 80 flights in 1 year. That's her record, which is insane. Was able to go out there and hit a 6-figure residual income within the company as well, become an educator for the company. And I say all that to say this: if it's possible for me, somebody who had no experience, somebody who, if you've seen where I was back in 2018 when I first got started, you'd be like, yo, if this guy could do it, I could do it too. So guys, I'm super fired up. Let me show you guys what I saw a couple years ago. And this information can completely change your situation if you actually go out there and apply it, guys. So let me share my screen. Intro to VIP Investment Group. What does VIP stand for? It stands for vision, integrity, and purpose. Vision, begin with the end in mind, reverse engineer your goal. Integrity, doing the right thing, especially when no one's watching. And then purpose. I believe that your purpose, my purpose, everyone's trying to find their purpose, is to become the best version of ourselves, mentally, financially, spiritually, in all areas, and help as many people as we possibly can do the same thing. We don't want to do this with people who want what we want. We want to build this with people who believe what it is that we believe. And so our vision is to impact 1,000 families by December 31st, 2024 through financial education. And we're on track to do it. It's already done. Time just has to catch up, and we just got to continue to do what it is that we're doing, guys. We're partnered up with I Am Mastery Academy. It's a privately owned, debt-free company. We've had 1 million students in 100 plus countries in the past 10 years. And no one has helped more people in the financial education space. I like to say if there's someone better than us, there'd be somebody bigger than us within that space. Now, one of the very first things that I learned, I heard this from Bob Proctor. If you don't know him, he's literally the greatest of all time in the personal growth space. If you don't do anything, just look up Bob Proctor and be able to see how he's impacted millions and millions of people all around the world. And he actually partnered up with our company as a mindset educator to actually teach about the psychology of success. And here's one thing that he taught. He said that there's 3 strategies to earning money. He said that 95% of people are trading their time for money, their hours for dollars. You work, you get paid. But if you don't work, you don't get paid. Now, there's nothing wrong with having a job. It's a great place to start, but it's not where you want to stay. There's everything wrong with only having a job if you want to go out there and create wealth, because 95% of people that trade their time for money only control 5% of the world's wealth, statistically speaking. Now, the top 5% of people that control everything, they control 95% of the world's wealth. They're either investing and trading, or they have some type of a business. They're not working for money or other people. They have other people or money essentially working for them. And that's our goal, is to help you go from strategy #1, trading your time for money, to being able to invest, being able to trade, being able to build some type of a business. And we do this through our 8 sources of income, or our 8 different academies. So we have education for the foreign exchange market, for crypto, for stocks, for e-commerce, for travel, for social media, for sales, for mindset. And it doesn't matter what academy you get involved with. We have a 4-step system to success. I don't think there's a secret. I think there's a system. Follow the system, get the results every single time. So #1 is the academy basics. Imagine a straight line of information breaking down, hey, what is Forex? What is crypto? What is e-commerce, right? #2 is go live. We have 100 educators at a 6-figure level, 7-figure level. Believe it or not, there's a handful of people at an 8-figure level doing live education, doing live trading, and doing live training, doing live education for social media, doing live education for e-commerce, doing live education for Forex, crypto, stocks. That's the most valuable thing that we have. If you have an hour a day to plug into the live education, you're going to learn, you're going to grow, you're going to get the results eventually. #3 is strategies. I'm going to show you some of our AI software to help you get in the right trades at the right time. I'm going to show you some of our apps where trade alerts are literally sent to you. And then #4 is the community. We have our chats, we have our calls, and we have our events. I'm going to break that down as well. If you go through the Academy basics, hop on the live sessions, master one strategy, and plug into the community, it's impossible for you to not level up, guys. So let me show you what the Academy actually looks like. Step number one, it is the Academy basics. Let's use the foreign exchange as an example. It starts out with what is trading? What is the foreign exchange market? Austin started with no experience. I started with no experience. Everyone on this call, we all started with no experience. And so it starts out with what is trading? What is technical analysis, which is just a fancy word for patterns? Momentum. What is price action? What is candlesticks? All this different terminology. So you can look at a chart and know exactly what it is that you're looking at. Now, same thing when it comes to stocks and crypto. Same thing when it comes to e-commerce. We have a straight line of information breaking down the basics. We're talking about roughly about an hour to finish the Academy basics. So you can look at a chart and know exactly what it is that you're looking at. That's step number one. In fact, I'm going to pull up a chart and explain to you some of the basics that you're going to learn in the Academy basics, whether you do it online or whether you do it through our app. Either way actually works. You're going to learn, for example, this is gold. This is one of my favorite commodities to trade. You can see over here, we have commodities, currencies, we have crypto, we have stocks, we have literally everything. And I'm going to break down some of the chart basics so you can understand what we're looking at. Right now, we're looking at gold. And as you see, blue candles going up, that's gold gaining value. Red candles going down, that's gold losing value. We're on the 30-minute time frame. So it's showing you how much price is moving down or up within a 30-minute time period. And here's the prices over here. Now, up or down isn't bad or good. If you predict the correct direction, up or down, then you can actually profit within the markets. Well, how much money can you actually make? Well, let's give you just an example. This was a trade that was called this morning from one of our softwares called SciFi. This is one of the newest, most simple, most accurate softwares that we have that, like I said earlier, a large part of trading is technical analysis, which is a fancy word for patterns. And this is a software that helps you find the patterns to help you get in the right trades at the right time. It actually called a buy. That's what this green arrow is. Green arrow means buy, red arrow means sell. You can learn it like that. And it called a buy this morning at around 10 a.m., this green arrow over here. And you can see that the market actually shot up for 220 pips. What are pips? Pips are just points. So it's a point system. The amount of money you make is a direct reflection of how many pips / points did the market move in your direction, and then what was your lot size, aka your trade size. So 220 pips or points on the smallest trade size possible, 10 cents per point times 220, that'd be $22 on the smallest trade size possible. If you did $1 per point, that'd be $220. If you had a lot of experience, maybe you did $10 per point, that's $2,200. And so you choose your trade size before you place the trade, guys. And on top of that, we show you where to put your stop loss within the strategy. So, the risk is taken out of the equation. For me, I only do 1% risk. So it's very, very low risk and great reward at the end of the day. So that's some of the chart basics that you're going to learn, guys, in the Academy basics. So step number 2 is the live education. This is what separates us from everybody else. We have 100 educators that do live education in over 18 different languages. And let's use the foreign exchange again. You could hop on with one of my favorite educators. Let's talk about Mike Nav. He goes live every single day, twice a day in the morning, once in English, once in Spanish. And he's been doing that every day for 6 or 7 years. He's been doing that. For the month of January, there's a website where you can actually look and see the top traders in the world. He was ranked number 1 in the world. We're talking about the best, not in the company, in the world. And he's doing live trading and live training for us within our platform every single day besides Saturday. He's doing live trading, so you can copy his trades, and if he makes 1%, 2%, 5%, so do you, but he's doing live training. He's explaining why he's doing what he's doing, because we don't want to just give you a fish. We want to teach you how to fish for yourself. And so that's how the live education works. And when you're on the live sessions, obviously it's not live right now, but there's a chat box. They'll answer your questions. You can ask questions. Everything's recorded. The favorite sessions, that's where the real sauce is. That's where the real value is as well. He has a little boot camp, which is like his own academy, essentially, within the bigger academy. And that's how the live education works. Like I said, if you have an hour a day to plug into the live education, that's enough to start learning, to start growing, to start being able to eventually get some results, guys. So if you want to really, really learn how to trade, I'd recommend Mike. If you want to learn about SciFi, which is the strategy I was just talking about, the scanner I was just talking about, I'd recommend Tyrone Foster. He goes live at 9 a.m. Pacific time, which is 12 p.m. Eastern time. And he literally shows you how to utilize the scanner, the software I just showed you, which is so simple, so accurate that someone who's brand new within 24, 48, 72 hours can actually learn how to use it and start getting some results on their demo account. And then eventually they're live. So step 1 is demo account, fake money in the real markets. Step 2 is live account with a little bit of money. And then step number 3 is once you're consistently profitable with real money, with a little bit, then obviously the more money you have to trade with, the better. We have certain prop firms that, people use. What's that? It's actually a company where if you could show that you're consistently profitable, they'll give you money to trade with. So that's one of people's biggest things, like, oh, I don't have money to trade with. Well, guess what? We can actually help you with that as well. So Academy Basics, number 1, live education, number 2. Now, number 3 is the different strategies. So half of our strategies are AI software, for example, sci-fi that I just broke down to you. The other half of our strategies are, we have apps. So one of my personal favorites is actually within our crypto side of things. It's called Swipecoin. Imagine you're at school, work, vacation, doing whatever it is that you're doing, and you start to get notifications sent to your phone on different trade ideas and different investment ideas from our top handful of educators within the platform. And they're telling you where to get in, where to get out, and you can copy and paste. And in a perfect world, profit. Obviously, you're going to have bad days, bad weeks. That's part of the game. But every single quarter, our educators are audited to make sure that they're consistently profitable, to make sure that you are also having an amazing experience with the platform. In school, copying is bad, cheating is bad. In real life, if you copy the same trade idea, we have short-term day trades, or the same investment idea, we show you which projects to actually invest into, then you can get the same results. Success leaves clues. So let me give you an example. The last trade that was called out was actually a trade on Solana. So imagine you're at work, you get a notification. Mike Sotero, one of my favorite crypto educators, says, hey, take a look at Solana. Here's where you get in, here's where you get out. You copy the numbers, it's a couple numbers, and then boom, that trade actually hit the target for 1,800 pips, AKA points, to keep it simple with you guys. And again, smallest trade size possible is 10 cents per point. That'd be $180 on the smallest trade size possible. $1 per point, you could do the math. $10 per point, you could do the math. You choose your trade size before you place the trade. So yeah, Academy Basics, live sessions. We have the strategies. Half of them are AI tools. Half of them are apps like this. And then number 4 is we have the community. So we have one of our chats. We have the crypto sauce in here. We have the mindset call I was talking about. We have personal development being dropped in here. We have my charts being dropped in here. We have new members getting started all the time. But this is one of our community chats. And we're in here daily helping each other out. It's the same structure for everything, guys. Academy Basics, live sessions, strategy, community. Doesn't matter which academy that you start with. So maybe you're into e-commerce. If you're into e-commerce, amazing. We have live education from the best of the best on e-commerce basics, e-commerce advanced, how to find the right types of products that are going to be profitable, Q&A, how to run ads so that you can generate sales 24/7, 365. That's the goal. We have social media. Like I said, Leanne, my girlfriend, is one of the top educators for social media. She does a weekly trend report every single Monday at 1 p.m. Pacific time, breaking down the weekly trends, trending sounds, trending audios, trends in general. And you can copy them to your Instagram or TikTok or whatever it is and absolutely blow up your social media, which is a massive tool. So if you want to monetize your social media, if you want to build your brand, if you want to grow your social media, if you already have a business and you want to scale your business through social media, all things social media, we have some of the top educators to show you exactly how to do that as well. If you're not using social media and you're building a business in 2024, you're missing out on a massive tool. Okay. So our most popular membership, guys, is our Pick 2 membership. So I would say, hey, are you into, let's say, foreign exchange and crypto, or maybe e-commerce and social media? Let's show you the personal growth membership. So this is obviously myself. I just did an amazing boot camp on personal development. It doesn't matter if it's business, trading, life, 80% of your success comes down to your mindset. And I have this getting started, entrepreneurship expectations, how to set and achieve goals, how to create positive habits, how to get yourself in the right state to take the right actions to ultimately change your results, and then a personal development plan to help you grow as a person. So, there's myself, there's some amazing educators as well for the personal development platform. That comes as a free add-on within our Pick 2 membership that we'll break down here in a minute. And then last but not least, we have our travel. So all of our academies are about making money. Our travel platform, Travel Lifestyle and Experiences, is actually about saving a ton of money, guys. So I've been able to travel to 15 plus countries, and I've been able to use this and save thousands and thousands of dollars per year just from our booking website right here, where you get up to 60% off. There's over 800,000 different hotels, events, resorts, rental cars, cruises, all things travel. We have an anniversary trip every single year. You and a +1 get a free trip, 4 days, 3 nights at an exclusive resort. We're talking about, think of your bucket list destinations. We have Ibiza on there. We have Dubai on there. We have the African safari on there. Like we took all the bucket list destinations and put them on there. And so you get to pick. It's a $2,000 to $3,000 trip every single year that the company gives you for free, just for being a member as an add-on for the platform. And the value of the free trip outweighs the cost of being a member. I just shared with you 2 of the 7 different benefits of the travel platform. We'd be here all day if we explained all of them, but if you want to learn more about that, amazing, ask, because when it comes to traveling, I'm telling you guys, this is absolutely amazing. It's definitely a must have. And yeah, the trading and travel concept together is also very, very popular as well within our Pick 2 membership. So when it comes to getting started, there's 3 options. We have individual memberships. If you just want to trade, if you just want Forex, if you just want crypto, if you just want to travel, it's $250 for the initial month. It's $185 on a monthly basis. And for me, I was like $185 to have access to a 7-figure mentorship on a daily basis, no brainer. Also, some people are like, yo, $185 a month, that's a lot. And I get it. I was a broke college student getting involved in this, 22 years old when I first got started. I'm 28 now, so I get that as well. Well, the company says, hey, we have something called our 2 Minutes Free program, where when Netflix first came out, they said, hey, if you refer 2 people to Netflix, we'll waive your monthly subscription. Our platform does the same thing. So you could literally refer 2 people to the platform and get the education for free. And we've helped tens of thousands of people within the company get free education and get everything that we just broke down for free on a month-to-month basis. We have our Pick 2 membership. Like I said, this is where 80% of people start. It's only $25 more to get 2 academies than 1. It's $250 a month. But again, my bare minimum goal is to help people get their 2 minutes free at least, so that they don't have to worry about the monthly. The all-in is $499. If you take the 8 academies and you multiply it by 250 plus the $2,000 free trip for the travel that also comes in this, it's like $4,000 to $5,000 in value that the company gives you for $500, and then it's $385 a month on a monthly basis, have access to everything all in one. So it's again where you find an opportunity. I would recommend the Empowered membership, maybe Forex and crypto, maybe, trading and travel, maybe social media and e-commerce, depending on what it is that you're interested in most. Maybe get back to the person who invited you and ask them, hey, where did you get started? Or what are you using? Or what's getting results within your organization? Those are the options when it comes to getting started. Now, there's one last source of income. We have network marketing / affiliate marketing. So the company allows you to partner up with them on a bigger level as an affiliate, where you can get paid in residual income for referrals. What I'm about to tell you is optional if you want to do it, amazing. If not, amazing, but it just made sense for me. Why? Well, if I learned how to trade through this, if I built my social media through this, if I saved thousands of dollars per year with this, this is something that I'd share with other people regardless of whether I was getting paid to or not. So it literally just was a no-brainer. But yeah, 80% of people within the company are just using the education that we talked about before this. And 20% of people have qualified to be independent business owners and actually do what it is I'm going to tell you right here, right now. So if you want to learn about this as well, amazing. Go ahead and ask. But just to give you a couple examples, company says if you refer a handful of people to the platform, you hit a level called Platinum 300. Now, 3 of them have to be personal referrals. After that, you actually unlock group referrals. So let's say you refer a couple people and it adds up to 5 to 6. Well, company says, congratulations, you're at Platinum 300. We're going to pay you $300 in residual income every single month. And some people look at $300 a month. They're like, yo, that's not a lot. But guys, sometimes it's not how much, it's how the money is being made. $300 residual is more than most people, number one. Number two, if you were missing $300 from your paycheck, from your job, you would notice and you'd be tripping about it. So it is a big deal. And then from there, what's amazing about this is that you can't level up unless you help your team level up. Let me give you an example. If you want to hit Platinum 1000, you typically got to help a handful of people hit Platinum 300. Platinum 1000 is an extra $1,000 a month. You help a handful of people hit their goals, you hit your goal of $1,000 residually every single month. Myself, I'm at Chairman 10, which is after bonuses 12 grand a month. I'm 90% the way to Chairman 25, which after bonuses is roughly about 30 grand a month. And it just doubles at every single level. Sky's the limit. Whatever you could think of when it comes to trading, when it comes to investing, when it comes to e-commerce, when it comes to social media, when it comes to this business as well, think bigger, think faster, because whatever you could think of is truly possible, guys. So with that being said, there's 3 types of people. If A, you're all in, amazing. If B, you have questions, great. We'll answer any questions that you have as well. If C, it's not for you, there's not one opportunity for everybody. But what helped me make a decision was I asked myself 3 simple questions, and I'm going to ask you the same to help you look at this and say no, or look at this and say yes. Number 1 is, what is it that you really want? I ask you, what do you want? Because most people are just doing what their parents, what their teachers, what society tells them to do, and they end up not happy, not healthy, not wealthy. Think for yourself, form your own opinion, and ask yourself, what do you really want? I knew what I wanted. I wanted financial freedom. I wanted time freedom. I wanted location freedom, but I didn't know how to get there, which leads to the second question is, once you know what you want, like, what vehicle are you in? How are you going to get there? And I'll tell you this, are there other ways to make money online? Of course, but I haven't seen anything like this where we can get the biggest results, but we could also help the most people at the exact same time. So if not this, then what, right? And then the third last question is, if not now, then when? And I ask this question because the longer that you wait to do something typically that you should do, the higher the probability you're not going to do it. Later typically turns into never. How many times have you said, hey, I'm going to get happy, I'm going to get healthy, I'm going to get wealthy tomorrow, next week, next month, turns into next year, and then it just never happens at all. So if you're going to change your life, there's never going to be the perfect time. The only time that we have is now. So last thing I told you guys that we would talk about is events. We have events in Seattle coming up, Arizona coming up, Chicago coming up, California coming up. We have events in Europe. We have a big event in Monterrey in Mexico. We're going to have 10,000 people in an arena at the end of the year. We have events going on everywhere. There's an energy transfer that takes place in person that cannot be explained through words, guys. And so I'd say, hey, get some information in person so you could see what it is that we see, because when you get in that environment, it's impossible for you to not be excited about what's going on, guys. So get back to whoever it is invited you and let them know if A, you're all in, B, you have questions, or C, if it's not for you. And I appreciate you guys for tuning in. And I'll see you guys at one of our live calls or live events here in the very near future. Appreciate you guys. Bye, guys.